Good morning. See all those water bottles there? They don't clear them out because I drink a lot in the hotel and they just don't clear them out, so they just build up on the table. But I'm checking out today. I'm checking out of Atlantis Hotel. It is currently 6:05 a.m. and I expected to be up early, but the vlog took a bit longer to edit than I expected. And I fell asleep maybe like 11 p.m. Then I woke up at 4 a.m. I'm just like, I barely slept the night before. Why am I waking up after 5 hours? Flying to Australia at this point in the time has ruined my sleeping pattern completely because apparently I can't sleep more than 5 hours and I don't know how. And I'm going to be so tired later on, but at least I'll have 2 long flights to sleep on. That'll be a separate vlog, a shorter vlog probably. So I've got some things to wrap up in Melbourne before I go, and Victoria in general. I want to head over to GMHBA. Again, I'm not going there to gloat or joke or have a laugh. I want to go to the stadium. I've always wanted to go. It's been part of the, I want to go to as many stadiums as possible. Can't see a game there, obviously, unfortunately. Can't go inside, but walking around, that's at least some sort of consolation. So I'm going to go there first. I don't need anything to be open to go there, so I can just go there now. And then the plan is to head back to Melbourne. Maybe I go to CBD Bakery to try one more Lamington, see if there's any different there, because I heard it's really good there. So I want to try it out there. And then I want to head over to Hawksnest in Mulgrave. And I think they're they're changing everything there as well. They're knocking it down, rebuilding it, something like that. So maybe Hawksnest won't be there anymore after this year. So I look forward to going there. I'll buy at least something. I don't know what I'll buy, but I want to buy something over there. And after Hawksnest, the plan is to go to the cinema, Melbourne IMAX, the biggest IMAX screen in the world, the 3rd biggest cinema screen in the world, and the biggest screen in the Southern Hemisphere. I love cinema, and I love watching it on big screens. And we have a big screen in Britain, in London. It's called BA5 IMAX, which is the largest screen in Britain, and that's impressive. But I heard IMAX, the Melbourne one is crazy. The Sydney one used to be bigger, and I went there, but I went there after they rebuilt it, and they made the screen smaller for some reason. So Melbourne's one is now bigger. I'm looking forward to watching a movie there, and funnily enough, well, not funnily enough, but that's the wording that came to my mind. Leonardo DiCaprio has a new movie out, One Battle After Another. And based on the trailers, it looks interesting, and it definitely looks like it's going to look and sound good in IMAX. So I think I've come at the right time of year in terms of picking a movie. Definitely would have preferred to see something like Avatar or Zoom. I said Zoom. I definitely would have preferred to see something like Avatar or Dune. Obviously, those movies aren't releasing right now, but if they were showing a replay, then, it would be crazy to watch something like that in an IMAX. But still, this is definitely something I'll take for sure. So I cannot wait to see that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I might head over to MCG, but not really for vlog purposes. But I want to go to the MCG to kind of record a video. Yeah, just go outside the MCG and just record a video. That's not for vlog though, that's for a different channel. That's what I'm planning on doing as well. And apart from that, just finding places to eat. Hopefully I find a palmy somewhere. If not, I find something else. There's plenty of range in Melbourne in terms of food to eat. Australian food, non-Australian food, name it, you've probably got it. So I'm looking forward to having some food. I don't know if I'll put my dinner or lunch on this vlog. I'm gonna, unless there's something really exciting. But yeah, I think I've got the day planned out pretty well, and my flight out of Melbourne is 11:30 p.m. So yeah, my hotel is Atlantis Hotel, as I mentioned already. It is right opposite the big police station near Southern Cross. So yeah, nice and convenient. Obviously it's near Southern Cross for a start, but there's plenty of restaurants and shops around there. And well, if you're in trouble, there's a massive police station opposite. I've already done the room tour, but one thing I've got to show near the front door and near the bed is this, which I've not used obviously, but you got all this. You got a safe, and you got, well, it's not a mini bar, but you got a little fridge here to stick things in. Again, I've used none of those, but it wasn't part of the original toilet of the hotel. So I've got Hawksnest on, but I won't put it on until after I leave GMHBA. I'm not there to take the mic. I'm literally just there to visit. But it's also morning, so it'll probably be cold, but it's fine. It's either wear the same hoodie I've been wearing this whole holiday, or wear this one I've not worn yet. I only brought 2 hoodies here. Got a Hawks cap as well. So yeah, I'm mainly aiming to use public transport. So the journeys will take longer, but I obviously got more time in the day, and it just saves money on Uber. I'm just budgeting as much as possible. I'm willing to spend wherever I want to spend, like going to Hawksnest, etc. But I'm going to America in a few weeks. And then when I come back from America, it's not long before I depart for an African country. And for both countries, you need a budget. Yeah, I'm very excited to share what's going on there. I recommend you stick around and watch, because I do enjoy going on holiday and traveling. And obviously the non-Australian ones maybe don't get watched by as many people, but they're good vlogs. I like to share my experiences with people, and I appreciate people that stick around and watch. But regardless, even if you're not, I appreciate everyone who supported the grand final vlog. I woke up and it said like, oh, you posted this 21 hours ago and it's got 950 views. So a lot of people watched it, and most of the people who watched it have really enjoyed it. So subscribers and new viewers. One of the reasons I even started YouTube was to share things with people. And it was gaming at first, just sharing my gameplay with people. But when I started making travel vlogs, I made vlogs like that, because I could have easily just not vlogged anything and just done it. But I make vlogs like that, traveling, because I want to share my personal experience with people of where I'm going, what I'm doing. And that includes obviously sports events, which sports events are the most popular videos on this channel. Like when I go to an F1 race, a lot of people watch that too. But yeah, I appreciate the support. I'm really happy to see that people liked and enjoyed it. And I had a great time. So I'm glad to see that, considering I had a great time, I'm glad to see that because I posted it, a lot of people can see that I had a great time, and a lot of people had a great time watching it. I thought the vlog was too long, and maybe it is, but no one's complaining about that. So I guess I made the vlog good. Even though it was long, I basically made a movie. But yeah, hopefully all of you watched it, enjoyed it. So I appreciate that. Anyway, this intro has been very long, and if I don't shut up, this vlog will be too long yet again, and that'll be a lot more for me to edit. But yeah, because the grand final vlog did so well, I delayed the Puffing Billy train vlog by a few hours, only by a few hours. But instead of uploading it in the morning, I'll put it up at I'm going to schedule it for 1 p.m. But yeah, let's head over to the GMHBA. Let's do this. I bid you farewell. You've been a very good hotel. Let's go. The worst thing about today is going to be having to carry this for the first time since I arrived here. I'm going to carry my laptop, all my electronics, my camera, etc., all in here. And it's just like, my back's gonna hurt at the end of the day, but I'll have a long flight to sleep on it. I've been on the 18th floor. Get a nice view out of the city. Very nice. I think there's a second blind that's broken, but this blind you can see through it, which is nice. And I think the main street is that way. And we are out. Left my suitcase in there. Good checkout. Customer service is all good on it. Didn't have to like interact any of them, to be fair, apart from check in and check out, but they've been generally nice, is what I'm saying. The police station is right here. Yep, nice police station. Oh yeah, I woke up to some nice news. I was just like, oh no, it's 4 a.m. But wait a second, Arsenal played. Let me check, and we beat Newcastle away, and we were losing with like 6 minutes left. We equalised 84th minute, and then we won it in stoppage time, like 96th minute, 94th minute or something. I was so happy to see that, because we always lose or draw to Newcastle. They always give us a hard game. They're always a tough team to beat, and credit to them for that. But we always struggle against them, and it's really annoying and hard. We beat them away 2-1. Like, that's the first time we beat them away in years. Oh, it's a good feeling. It's a good feeling. We're still in second, though. We've got to stop being in second place, but we're only 2 points behind Liverpool. So come on, you Gunners, please. I need to see an Arsenal Premier League again. The last time I saw one, I was 8, turning 9 years old, like just before I turned 9. I remember it. I was watching on the TV on Sky Sports News, because I couldn't afford Sky Sports. And it was an amazing, it was an amazing feeling when I was a kid, you know. But when I experienced it as an adult, it's been 21 years. I've been starved. Please, Arsenal, let's get it done this year. Okay, we're not at the best start, but that's a great win. So I'm very happy about that. Anyway, gonna head over to Southern Cross right now, which is obviously just over there. So we shall meet them again. CBD Bakery is actually it's open in half an hour, so I could wait. Now I'm gonna go. So to get to Geelong, I've got to take the Geelong line. Seems simple enough. Geelong line to, well, not Geelong Station, but South Geelong Station. Then it's a 5-minute walk to GMHBA. So that is the plan at the moment, and then we'll go from there. I didn't want to go to the MCG first, even though I could have, because I said I want to go to record a video, right? I don't do it at 7 a.m. I feel like I look weird. Yes, in the afternoon there's more people there, but it won't look as weird as if I'm just a random guy there at 7 a.m. So yeah, I just look strange. So, but yeah, I'm looking forward to going there too. What I'm doing there I won't tell you, but I guess I'll show you a clip of the MCG. I'm just like, here guys, I'm here at the MCG. Let's get to the station. I tell you what, I would have loved to talk to my tour guide about the Arsenal game. I've talked about Arsenal quite a lot on the Go West tours, the Puffy Billy tour, and I feel like he would be so chuffed to hear about. I mean, he would know anyway, because I'm pretty sure Tommy was going to watch it at night. Yeah, it would be something great to talk about. Reese, brother, I'm sure you had a good time watching that game. I wanted to watch it, but I was asleep. But waking up to that win, absolutely beautiful. Fantastic. Bukayo Saka. Nice, he's made it in Australia, yeah? Given by tour guide, me and him talking a lot about Saka and Eze, about how good they are over on the tour. But as I said before, multiple times, there's a lot of reflection there. But Southern Cross, we meet once again. And we'll meet again later on before I head to the airports. So let's do this. Actually, we'll meet again before that when I come back to go to CBD Bakery. 6:48, platform 15A. Okay, that's the train I want. Got 15 minutes so I can grab a quick bite to eat and then we head off. If I can pay by phone, I'll just do that because I feel like I don't know how much will be on my card. No price. I bought a Prime. I used to make shorts trying Prime, but the hype's kind of died down anyway. But I thought, I'll just buy it because it looks golden. Hopefully it tastes nice. Like half the drink's very hit and miss. It's either a good flavour or it's not. They do too many flavours. I'm in Woolies and I love a pan of chocolate, so I'll get 2 of these. They look nice and big and scrumptious. Nice and big and scrumptious. I tried paying by phone on the readers. It said card not accepted. How dare you? Unbelievable. On top of my Nike anyway, so we're good. I put $20 on just in case, just to be safe. I think that's enough. It's like $5.50 to get to MCG, so probably not enough. But it's something, all right? It'll get me to Geelong. That's what it will do. I messed up. It was 15A, not 14. I was searching 14A, I couldn't find it. Oh my days. Oh, they removed the Go Cats one. Fair enough. Oh, I don't know why I thought 14A. Like, what brought that in my mind? It literally said 15A on the clip. I went back on the video clip, recorded the screen. That's what I found out. I was like, oh, it says 15A. The train's right there. It leaves in 2 minutes. Let me run across. Didn't get there in time. For flip's sake. Alright, well, luckily the Melbourne IMAX system is not similar to the London system where if you tap in and tap out same station, you still get charged. Then you've got to contact them about a refund. Over here it said change of mind, no worries. And they didn't charge me anything. Perfect. So now I'm off to platform 1, which is upside of the station. There was a train at 7:05 or 7:02. So I'm getting that one. Well, how have I done that? How have I done that? Go to Adelaide. Departing in an hour. Since when was the station so confusing, bro? Where's platform 1? Apparently that's the next train to South Geelong. I actually just got Lamington. CBD Bakery, I mean. Flip's sake. My days, it says platform 3A. Never trusted Google again. I went there to go to flipping platforms 1 and 2 thinking, oh, that's the train to Geelong. Platform 3A. Google. Both Google and Apple let me down right now. Neither of your maps are good enough. I need to download that Waze thing. There's a thing in London called Waze, W-A-Z-E. I think that's for GPS though, for cars, but still. At least I got the right bloody platform this time. 1 Ponds. Stops at South Geelong. Perfect. Let's go. It's a quiet carriageway. I'm a quiet person, but maybe I don't need to be on that carriage. I'll be on my phone the whole time anyway, so I'll get on. Actually, you know what? This carriage is good. Yeah. Now this I like. Nice and cozy. Better view. Yes. Be funny enough, GMHBA is on the right side instead of the left side, and I've sat on this side for no reason. check online for Mars Stadium too. Not enough time in the day unless I took an Uber, but it's like an hour 20-minute drive. The train ride is like, it's 2 hours, but it's a train and a bus, and it's just like, it's gonna take 2 hours to get from Geelong to Hawksnest for a start. Instead of adding Ballarat in. It is what it is. Oh dear. Spotted a nice McDonald's. Well, it's nice and sunny as well. These purple trains are really nice, very comfortable. A nice ride, and the stadium is right there. Perfect. Seeing that Great Ocean Road sign was so nice. Like, it gives me some good memories from 2022, my first visit to Australia. That Great Ocean Road tour with Go West Tours. I mentioned it so much. Such a great tour. I had some great memories from that. This is my second time in Geelong, I guess, apart from that one stop on the Great Ocean Road that I did. Wow, those floodlights are very unique. Nice. Seems like a nice little area. You know, I got to thinking on the train. I sometimes wonder if anyone famous has seen my videos. Like, surely there is one, at least one, surely there's one AFL player out there who's seen a Davidoff AFL video. I do wonder that sometimes. Surely there's somebody. It would be cool. It would be a cool thing to find out. I don't think I've like, because like famous people are, they're still people. It's not like they don't watch things on YouTube and stuff. So it's just like, it's possible. But the only thing I've ever seen is like, there was a YouTuber with like 1 million subscribers who watched one of my movie parodies from years ago. But that's as far as it goes. Surely at least one famous person has seen a Davidoff vlog. Surely someone has, or a reaction, I guess. I wonder if it costs a lot of money to live on this road. I doubt they're open at 8 AM. I mean, first of all, it's 10 AM, and second, it's not open today anyway. Oh well, would have been interesting. You know, just before Geelong Station, there was like a bit of graffiti on a wall, and there was like a stick figure with Patrick Dangerfield's head on it. Found it quite funny. But now I'm here, and I can't go in the stadium, so yay! GMHBA, we have kind of ticked it off, but not really. The Joel Selwood stand. Nice. I mean, you can kind of see inside, you know, not inside the stadium or the field, but you can see inside the areas where you go in. Yeah, whatever. Let's go. He's doing his job. Nice one, mate. Wouldn't necessarily mind getting food here, but what's going to be open at? It's 8:23 AM. What's going to be open? Like some cafes and fast food, basically. No actual like proper restaurants are going to be open right now, so I feel like it's a waste of time looking for that here. I can go around, right? Yeah, I can. The designs on these floodlights are, I don't know why they fascinate me so much, but they're so unique. I guess they're designed specifically for the stadium. Ah yes, the Legends Plaza. That's right up my alley. Let's go. Now that is of interest. Oh yes. Although seeing the St Kilda one yesterday, the one flag they've won, felt like seeing an ancient relic. It felt like seeing like a rare artifact that, you know, is rare, and it is rare. So Geelong shop is in there. So I can't see the years that the trophies were won because they'll be inside the shop. They're not going to be open at this time, so that's fine. I wouldn't buy anything in there anyway, unless I was buying for Davidoff, but we're not meeting up on this occasion. But I'm coming back in May. When I come back in May, I'm going to come back to Melbourne. I was initially thinking I might not, but I want to go to Wilson's prom. I want to do that. So yeah, a few of you, Kat wanted to meet up today. I want to meet Dojo again, and Luke as well. Luke lives in Geelong, I think. But when I come back in May, I'll be sure to shout some of you out, and we can meet up, because it's been my last visit to Australia for a long while, so we've got to meet up while we can. Yeah, 2026 membership on sale, Geelong fans. You are indeed Geelong. There's the Adelaide Crows trying to spoil the party, but we all know they choked finals. Yep. It's a nice stadium. There's your logo. Your end's coming off, mate. Might want to get that fixed. Ooh, the Premiership stand. Wow, that's crazy. I read a stat on a comment before the grand final that since 2020, apart from 2021, every single year the grand finals involved either Brisbane or Geelong, and this year obviously it was both of them. So it is, you know, it is likely we'll see at least one of these teams there again next year, just based on this decade. We'll see about that though. Am I allowed down here? I think I am. It doesn't say you can't. It says you can't go in there, but I'm I'm not an idiot. I think we're fine. On this walkway, I think we're fine. Home of questionable headwear. Melbourne Renegades versus Sydney Sixers. What sport is that? I don't know. But there's our football, yes. What do you call the Socceroos of the women's team? I actually don't know. There's the Socceroos, then what's the women's team called? I feel like I should know this. I feel like the answer's obvious. Never mind. It's fine. Home in the Daredevils. Oh, you also do your motocross, I guess? Is that what the sport is called? I don't know. Home of having a go. Cheers, mate. Fair enough. Yeah, it's a nice ground. It is a nice ground. Oh, I see Sri Lanka shirts. My family are from Sri Lanka, of course. When I was a kid growing up, my granddad would watch, obviously, he'd watch the Cricket World Cup. And sometimes, pretty much almost every World Cup, England would play Sri Lanka at some point. And I always supported England, but granddad always supported Sri Lanka. So we had like a bit of a rivalry, even though I don't even like cricket. Like I tried to watch it so many times as a kid. I just found it really, really boring. It just wasn't for me. I could watch a few overs and that was it. But I'd still check who wins. I was still interested in like seeing like who was going to win, even if I couldn't keep the attention span to actually watch it. So every time England played Sri Lanka, I was just like, come on England. But granddad was like, let's go Sri Lanka. And Sri Lanka would normally win. I guess Sri Lanka are like really good underdogs, right? Because they've won 2 World Cups. And they were both against Australia and India. Like those are the best 2 cricket teams you can win anything against. So fair play, you know, for a small country. It's very impressive. You know what's also impressive? Sri Lanka is in the top 4 countries in the world for tea production, as in exports. Just exports alone. Sri Lanka produces the 4th largest amount of tea in the world, after China, Kenya, India. 3 much bigger countries. I think that's very impressive. Yeah. I found myself talking about this outside the GMHBA. I don't know how. Gate 5, Bernie Smith. Yes. The good guys. I'm sure they are good guys. Back on the main road. Hopefully the train is soon, but that is pretty much me done. If there was a restaurant here open that I was interested in going to, I would, but nothing's open. I hope the station has a toilet. So I've needed to go since I got off the train. Don't know why I didn't look in the first place. There is one thing that I'll hand to cricket. There's one thing that is at least remotely interesting to me, and that's a run chase. I don't mind a run chase because I like maths. I like calculating things. I was good at maths in school. It was like really something I was good at. I got an A in maths in GCSE. I didn't even try that hard either. I just got an 8. I was just that good. Not to show off, but yeah, I was good at maths. I like calculating things. I enjoyed calculating things. So like sometimes in the second innings of a cricket match, when there's a run chase, this team needs 54 from 15 balls. Okay, how many sixes do they need? How many boundaries have they got to hit boundaries constantly? I like to figure that stuff out. So that's the one thing. But that's not even like that's more to do with actually calculating what's going to happen rather than actually watching the game. Like I just be sitting there just in my head. Okay, they need this many runs, this many balls. Let me think. Let me calculate. What do they need? What do they need to get? What run rate do they need? I'd be thinking in my head, and meanwhile the game's going on. I'm not even watching it. I'm just looking at the numbers. And that is the only appeal about cricket to me. The only appeal. Still don't like it. I just get bored easily. Even like T20, even highlights of T20, I just can't do it. I'd just skip to the second innings and be like, okay, yes, let's calculate. That World Cup final between England and New Zealand a few years ago. Sorry, Ben, but that World Cup final, that went to extra time. Went to the super over. That was, for my mind calculations, that was pretty fun. But I am now leaving the GMHBA, as you can see. It's been fun. I literally just did a lap around the stadium. That's all I've done. But it was worth it. It was just nice to be here, you know? Even though I can't actually go in there, it was nice to be here. One last time. It is goodbye. That's probably my train. Or not. That's a very short train. No, it is Southern Cross. Boy. At least I can go toilet. I almost went through here, but you can't get in that way. I think I'll cross over here. This station's like a maze trying to find this toilet. 4 minutes. It says 8:48. The camera's not picking up. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I can get there in 4 minutes. Let's go. Goodbye again. Who knows, if the timing is right, there could be a Geelong home game in here when I'm in Melbourne next year. It's possible. It is possible. My priority next year is to see Darwin and Sydney home game. That's next year. Obviously, Sydney to Melbourne is not a long flight and it's very frequent. So what I can do, if the fixtures line up, Gold Coast game in Darwin, and the weekend after or weekend before, Sydney and Geelong game in the same weekend, and the Hawthorn game hopefully, that'd be perfect. Also want to cover Lucky Bay in WA. So a few places to go to. And I might even add in a trip to Gold Coast. Not to see a game, but to see the Gold Coast. Not been in that state yet. I've been in the state of Queensland, just not in Gold Coast. So it costs $4.10 to get here. I just checked my Mackie balance. It's not bad. Not bad at all. And now we wait. Bro, not again. Not again. I knew something was wrong when I saw everyone's on the other platform. But I got on the, basically the platform I came on is the platform it's going from. So it's just like, what? I went to the opposite platform naturally because I thought that's where the train would go, the opposite way. No, it's on the same platform I arrived at. How does that make any sense? I'm so confused. Southern Cross, we meet again. I'm not gonna lie, I fell asleep on the train and I got woken up by a staff member on the train. I was the last one off the train. I was dozing off, like on and off at some stations, but that was like basically the entire journey. I was dozing on and off. I didn't properly fall asleep. It seems like I must have blacked out with like one stop left. Yeah. It's fine. Yeah, I was charging my phone on the way back as well, so we're back at 99%. this power bank that I bought at Heathrow Airport is doing wonders. But yeah, I'm gonna walk up Walk Street. It's like a 10-minute walk to CBD Bakery. Apparently, the lamingtons over there include jam inside, like I mentioned yesterday. That's what I must have seen on Google Images. So maybe I should have waited to come here to try lamington. It is what I would try it yesterday, but they were closed yesterday, so it is what it is. They close quite early. It's like a morning service. They open like 7, close at 3. So make sure I head over there now. And then I'm going to go to MCG, record that video I want to record. And then after that, head to Mulgrave for Hawthorn. And if I don't have enough time, I'll just get the Uber back from Hawthorn from the... But I'm aiming to use public transport up until Hawksnest. And then if I need to rush back for the movie at 3 o'clock, that's my time, 3 o'clock. It's like 10:15 now, so still got plenty of time. Movie at 3, it's almost 3 hours long, and apparently they don't show trailers. They show trailers, they don't show adverts. They just show some trailers and they go straight into the movie, so you've got to be there on time. But the movie's just under 3 hours long, so I'll be out of there by 6. And then it's literally just a couple hours before I go to the airport. I won't make the mistake of going there too early, because I did that last time, and in Melbourne, just be there 3 hours early. Any earlier, you'd just be standing there waiting for no reason. With some heavy bags. So the movie ends at 6, and then I have until... I want to get to the airport for 8:30, so I want to leave from here probably about 8. That's probably when the Skybus. We're going to get on the Skybus by that point, so I'll still have a couple hours downtime. Guess I'll just hang around here, because I need to get my suitcase as well, so... And then we're done. It's literally just finding something to do in that, I guess, hour and a half or so, when I get back here from the cinema. So yeah, that is my day. I stayed in that hotel last year during my 3-week trip for April round 1. Good memories. Right, they are apparently here. Little Queen Street. Feels like a dark alleyway, if anything. But apparently it's through here. Something happens to me, then, well, I mean, you've seen this video, so it's nothing's happened to me. It wasn't down the alleyway. Apparently it's like right on the corner right where I turned. Apparently it was right there. I didn't see anything. Now I'm confused. These maps confuse me all the time, man. That's why I didn't see anything. They're just closed. I guess they're not open today. That's what it seems like. Keep going. They're closed. Even their own website says they're open Monday to Friday, 7 to 3. Apparently not. According to Google, they're actually closed today as well. So why does Google know the answer, but they don't have it on their website? What? Okay. Right. So much for trying the real lamington. It's not even open to try it. So basically, according to the photos, their lamingtons also are like a Victoria sponge cake where there's jam in the middle, like, you know, like a regular birthday cake. It's basically that, but in a lamington. I was looking forward to trying that, but they're not open. Like, their website says they're open today. Apple Maps says it as well. As soon as I go on Google, it says Monday closed, but I don't remember seeing that last time. It must have changed today. Maybe it's a last minute thing. Oh well, it is what it is. Australian merino wool. You know, when I first discovered merino wool, it was when I was going to Norway with my mum to see the Northern Lights. Obviously we couldn't see them because there were heavy storms. I mean, it got snowed into our hotels. We weren't snowed in, but like all tours are cancelled because the snowstorms are that bad. So we couldn't see the Northern Lights or anything. It was just a ruined holiday. But while we were there, before going there, I researched like what do you need in the Arctic Circle, because we were inside the Arctic Circle. That's where we're going to be. And one of the most recommended things was merino wool. So I bought quite a bit of merino wool and I was obsessed with it. I'm still obsessed with it now. I still got some merino wool clothing, right? Not just from Norway, but I bought some more, right? It's expensive, but it's damn good. I had zero idea that it was also produced in Australia. I had zero idea until I visited Tasmania last year. I had no clue it was such a big thing in Australia. I'm just like, because I discovered merino wool through something else, and then I'm just like, okay, Australia is actually quite big for merino wool. I'll definitely be taking some of that to Antarctica when it's finally time to go. I'm actually so excited to go Antarctica, man. I know I've not saved up for it yet, but I'm excited for it to happen, even if it takes like 2-3 years to do it. I emailed like a big tour company to like ask about the potential 2027 and to see what the price would be, etc. I've inquired about it already. They even said like you can reserve for 2027. I'm just like, ain't got the deposit money, sorry. The time will come. The time will come. Patience is a virtue. Anyway, there's other spots where you can get like really good lamingtons, but I'm just gonna skip on it. If I see one, I might get one. But apart from that, I'm gonna continue on my day, and we're off to Hawksnest now. Let's do a bit. Back the way we came. Thought I'd come back here for a bit. New Zealand Natural. That's for Ben, that one. I'll look around first. Yes, this shop. Came in there 3 years ago. I bought like 6 caps. The first caps I bought in Australia. Are they lagging? That's a bit late. Oh, these St. Kilda pajamas. Hey, it's that guy I saw yesterday. That one's very basketball style. Well, that was fun. Yeah, we're gonna go back to that schnitz place. Get a Parma. I thought they called it a Parmy in Melbourne. I thought Parma was a Perth thing. They call it a Parma there. Let's get into it. It's takeaway only, so I'll just see what they got. That's the snack section. Yeah, it's in a plate section. Okay, they got a schnitzel, they got a Parma, they got ham Parma, loaded schnitzel, Hawaiian Parma, schnitzel and chips. Well, it's takeaway only, so I'll just order it. I'll ask someone. Alright, there was actually different sizes, so I got a large one because I'm hungry. And I got a dip, barbecue relish. I had a choice of like 8 and I chose that one. These are the dips specifically for schnitz and Parma. So you got these options here and those two there. I just show you know what? I'd choose the barbecue relish. They all sound interesting though. I don't even know what that one is. What's that? Right, let's see what we got in here. Okay. So just in a box like this. Looks nice, looks more than nice enough. I just poured all the chips in here, because why not? I was going to surround the schnitzel with them, then I thought, not the schnitzel, sorry, the Parma, then I thought I'd just devour the Parma. Now I got the chips. Then we head off to Mulgrave. That was good, that was good. I mean, you can't really go wrong with a Parma anyway. But it was good, the cheese topping was amazing as well. It was very succulent. When you cut it open, it would pull like a cheese pizza. It was elite. But yeah, great chicken as well. And the fries are good too. The fries are really good, so can't really complain. The sauce was nice. So overall, that meal was an 8.5 out of 10. It was solid. It wasn't mind-blowing, but it was solid. It was a good meal. It was well cooked. And now I shall be on the way to Hawksnest. It's an hour journey. Got to take a train. Then I got to take... Actually, you know what? I'll go to the MCG first. I'll go to the MCG. After that, I'll go to Hawksnest. Yeah, that's the plan. And then from the MCG is literally a train, then a bus, then a 10-minute walk, and then I'll be at the store. Let's do this. Southern Cross. We meet once again. A regular occurrence. Let's go. It's the first time I've not gone to that McDonald's, by the way. I always went there whenever I came to Melbourne. Just not came and get a tour here, which is good. It's very good. Right, how do I get to Johnny one? 4 minutes. Johnny wants, what have you got for me today? You've got for me the MCG. Well, you can't. That failed. Yeah, you can kind of see it. They're still putting this stuff away. Wow. They're almost done anyway. It's cool. Oh, how nice it feels to be at this magnificent ground one more time. To be fair, there's still a lot of stuff here. Unless they want to keep the benches over here. Could be a good idea. I haven't brought a tripod, and I was trying to film it like in view of the MCG. But what could I possibly lean my camera on? the best possible thing right now is a flipping bin. I'm not putting my camera on a bin, alright? Let's not do that. Gotta find the spots. When I revealed to the Discord that I was at the grand final all along, some of them said, "I thought you went to the pub, David." Well, I did. Yeah, there you go, there's a pub. Yeah, I went to the pub. I don't know what you mean, I didn't lie. I could put it on that. Well, could I place a camera on there? I probably look suspicious though. It's not going to be a long video to be fair, but it looks suspicious still. Someone just parked their bloody vehicle there. Never mind that option then. It's not even a level. Yeah, let's not put it on there. Hello Brett, how you doing? I mean, there's that there. But first of all, I want the stadium in view. All this for a little 10-minute video, eh? For flip's sake. The coast is clear of Geelong territory. Has been for 3 hours, so I'm kitted out in the Hawks gear, nice and ready. Be walking in to the Hawksnest as a Hawks fan. The only thing I can think of is there were places to sit down near Richmond Station, like outside the MCG. There were just benches on the side, and I think there'll be some high enough places, as far as I remember anyway. Got to walk around to remember. But I think it's in this direction. I think it's this way. I think so. See, if I had a tripod, I can make it tall enough from there. I'm not putting a 500-pound camera on the bin. Not happening. Even though it's literally got the perfect height, I feel. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. I don't know. I could just put it on there and squat. It'd be a good background view, you know, to an extent. That might be the best thing I can do. Otherwise I'll be here all day trying to figure out where to set the camera, and I got things to do later. Yeah, you know what? It will do. Yeah, it will do. There'll be a lot of wind, but I think it can work. Yeah, if I talk loud enough, you'll hear me. Okay. Yeah. This is it. Alright, video done. It's not 59 clips, it's 3 clips. Just the other ones are just from old F1 races that I've kept on the camera. Yeah, video recorded. We're good to go. Right, what time is it? 12:11. Yeah, spent a bit too much time over here. I think what I'm going to do is I'll get a train and a bus to Hawksnest, and I'll get an Uber back. I want to get to the cinema like an hour before. Like, I don't need to, obviously. I just want to hang around there. I want to be there early. I want to be in early. So, might have to sacrifice an Uber. But at least we got the Sky bus back to the airport. So, it's the only Uber we need tonight is that Uber back from Hawksnest. I'll take it. But yeah, for now, it's goodbye to the MCG. Got to get a train now to Flinders, and then a second train, I think a Cranbourne train or something. Got to go 8 stops to a station, and then a 900 bus. The bus number is 900 to Hawksnest, and it's a 10-minute walk. There's also 8 stops as well. So from Flinders Street, 8 stops on the train, then 8 stops on the bus, and then 10-minute walk. That's good. It's about an hour journey, assuming the bus will be running on time. Hopefully it does. And let's head on our way. This camera feels like a big part of my own personal history on, you know, starting YouTube and properly taking it off. It's after I bought this where I started vlogging. I started doing reactions, and the A4 reactions took off. It all started from this camera that I bought in 2016. What a purchase. Well, this is actually the second one because it broke. I had to get it replaced. But yeah, apart from that, I've had this camera a while. It's just that the original one is somewhere else. It's damaged somewhere to insurance. This is a replacement, but it's the exact same model. But yeah, I like to think of it as a remnant of my own history. Yeah, Canon's G7X Mark II. There's a Mark III right now, which is much better, so I might have to invest in that at some point in the future. Just that right now, because I vlog on my iPhone, I don't really need it. So, and I got the big Canon M50 to record my reactions now. So, you know, when I finally need one, I might consider getting the upgraded version of this, because this is a top camera. Got a built-in mic and everything. It's so good. Anyway, let's head over to Hawksnest. Keeping myself hydrated. Yes. Cranbourne, there you go. 12 minutes. Platform 6. Good. Just like Apple Map said. Perfect. I'm going to see if East Pakenham goes there as well. It's possible, I guess. But yeah, we move. Yep, that one works. We're going for Hunting Gale. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9 strokes. Okay. It's fine. Mikey's not charged me at all since the first Geelong journey. On the way back, it said 0 deducted. Every journey since, 0 deducted. Did I hit the daily limit on one journey? What's happening? Alright, just came off the platform there. And here is the bus station. I remember coming here, so somewhere around here is my bus stop. Got to find 900 bus. It's got to be the correct direction as well. I remember crossing, so it's going to be one of those. I remember crossing. Alright, there's a 900 here, and one over there as well. I just got to work out which one it is. I'll go check just in case, but it's Stud Park. So it says on Apple Maps, so there you go, it's this one. 1:15, it's currently 1:03, so I've got 12 minutes to wait. At least I haven't missed it. What was the last one anyway? 12:57. Okay, I did just miss it then. It's fine. There is a Subway right there. Honestly, yesterday's Subway wasn't that good. It was just alright, so I don't crave it anymore. I guess not having it for so long just has put me off it completely. It's UK Subway's fault. Didn't notice the modern board. 7 minutes. That's good to know. Well, there goes my bus. Not the most ideal place to cross the road, eh? Maybe I should cross anyway, it doesn't seem that busy. But Waverley Park, well, we just see the edge of it over there. So, got to go around that way and that way through there. It's a bit late now. Screw it, I'll take the normal, sensible way, you know. Let's not cross that. Let's go here. I'm going to turn that way anyway. It is 1:32, so yeah, that was just over 15 minutes, that bus ride. I'm gonna head into the shop and I'll probably be out. I'll be out before 2 o'clock, but I'm trying to say like 1:50 approximately, because I got to walk there now, 10 minutes. Then I'll get an Uber and I should get to Melbourne IMAX before 2:30, and then we're sorted. Okay, sounds like a plan. The only thing to work out after that is I'll have a bit of downtime. Maybe we'll end around 6. Leave for the airport at 8. So in that 2-hour period, what am I doing? Decisions. We getting there? Yes, we are. Very quiet street. So I should probably be quiet. Notre Dame? You what? Oh, that's a flag I like. Oh yeah, that's the spirit. Well, here is that stand in all its glory. It's really awesome how they always kept it up. There is Hawksnest right next to Grandstand Dental Care. Wow. Yeah, there's our store right there. Beautiful. There's public toilets right on the end there, the very last door. I'm so glad, really need to go. Normally when I go cinema, I drink nothing all day until I see the movie, just in case. Because I never like the idea of going to the toilet during a movie. I've had 1.2 litres of water today. I forgot my rule. I forgot my own rule. For a 3-hour movie, no more drinking until after the film. I think I'll be alright. I think I'll be alright.
When you call for it, yeah, that doesn't work. Can you put the football back, please?
I don't know if I could rock this, but it does look cool. What's the price? $70 for a Hawthorn shirt. It's more like a Guernsey price, that. Oh, that's tempting. Is that merino too? Definitely. Flipping egg. Oh my days. Yeah, it's merino as well. So it's a fitty shirt and it's merino. That's why it's so expensive. That's the best thing I've seen though, that's the thing. I bought one of these before, I don't know which year. I think I bought that one. And that was last year. Yes. If I was a millionaire, my days, this shop would be ransacked with my money. Ooh. Now this looks cool. This looks really cool. How much does it cost? Oh my days. Almost as much as the woolly jumper we just saw. Well, I said I'd buy something. I just don't know what I'd buy yet. They're going to close this soon, aren't they? Because they're redoing the ground, aren't they? They're knocking it down or something. I can't remember what I read, but the shop is moving. I know that for a fact. I'm sure there'll still be a Hawksnest somewhere. I think those are a bit too small for me, to be honest. What do I get? What do I get? Let me snoop around now. I was trying to be on a budget. I'm going to be on a heavy budget when I get back in a couple weeks before I go to America, my days. I didn't buy the jacket, I didn't buy that shirt, but I did buy that woolen jumper. They had 3 at the back that were long sleeve, and that sold me. I'm just like, because I prefer long sleeve Guernseys to like regular ones. And they had 3 at the back, and one was in my size. 2 were not, 2 were too small for me. 1 was in my size. Because it was long sleeve, it was an extra $20, $280, but I've got a membership, so I get a discount. Even with the discount, $252, which is £127 and 80 pence, 80 something pence, let me check. Yeah, $252, £127 and 83 pence. It looked too good. It looked too good, I just had to. And I had the members discount, so at least it wasn't $280, you know. But yeah, I think it might have cost more than my other. I got another woolen Guernsey as well, not a long sleeve one, a classic one with the yellow and brown and gold stripes. I think that was cheaper than this one, but I don't think the price is that much different. But yeah, with the members discount, perfect. I was struggling because my Hawthorn app was uninstalled for some reason. So I tried to reinstall it and it didn't work. I was standing there in the shop awkwardly and I thought, you know what, let me just pull up my email. I found an email saying I got membership in 2025, and that was enough to prove membership, and I got it in here. You have seen it already, except you saw the one that was sleeveless. This is the long sleeve version. Yeah, there we go. This is $157. I need to call an Uber, let me hurry up. $54.95 for the Uber. That's £27.81 on my bank statement. Yeah, after what I spent, it feels like a bit of a dent. But after this, we're fine. I got enough on my Mikey card to cover everything else. My Uber's already here, I said 3 minutes. Well, there it is. It's right there. It's 3 o'clock on a Monday, so it shouldn't be too packed out. I kind of prefer packed out though, to be fair. I like an atmosphere. But it's fine. Last thing I do here, well, unless I get a meal afterwards, basically like do a quick review afterwards of like what the IMAX is like and just how the movie's like. But it stars Leonardo DiCaprio. I almost said his name wrong. We're gonna watch his movie. He plays like a former rebel fighter, like a former revolutionary fighter. Yeah, former revolutionary fighter. Him and his wife were revolutionary fighters, and now he's into hiding. He's laying low somewhere with his daughter that they had a kid, and his daughter gets kidnapped. So he has to come out of his hole, not only to face his old demons, but to also save his daughter. So it's going to be interesting. It takes place in rural America, I believe. I think it's a modern movie, even though the trailers make it look like it takes place a long time ago, but I think it's a modern movie. As in, like, it takes place in modern day, I think. Based on trailer, I can't tell. But I'm very excited, and hopefully it's good. Like, I expect good acting. I just hope the actual film is good as well on top of that. Obviously, you need a bit more than just good acting, but that's obviously a start. But, yeah, not many people are here anyway. Melbourne IMAX, finally. They also do like some demos that they do like every day. Like there's Australia 3D over there that looks like Deep Blue Sea. There's another one as well that they show like every day. They're like very short shows. Could have gone to those as well, but I just didn't. I had other things to do, but I would have considered doing that as well today before watching one battle after another. But yeah, I booked a seat right in the back row, and I booked the most expensive type of seat, a recliner seat, a proper premium seat. They call it premium. That's what the seat is called, but I think it's a recliner. It's right at the back as well. So it's going to be a good view, and I want to see how big the screen is, because I expect it to be massive. Oh, I thought that was I thought that was a door. It's not. This is. That's what we're watching. We're going underground. That's crazy. It says world's biggest screen across the floor. Maybe it was at one point. Do I get food? Or do I get food after somewhere else? Like a proper meal? I don't know. But yeah, this is the foyer before, obviously, you go up into the film. That's Australia 3D that's showing now, I believe. And then my movie is next, 3 p.m. Less than half an hour to go. Demon Slayer Infinity Castle, Japanese. Is that an anime? Sounds a bit crazy, that one. Beer or wine combo. Nice. Getting the people drunk in the cinema. They not do nachos? They surely do nachos. It's not there. Oh no, I think that's just the museum. I don't think that's the... But yeah, the other one's called Elephants. There we go. Elephants 3D. Probably fun. But the screen is actually here. I'll be watching that back home in London, of course. Yeah. The screen is... Oh, okay, it goes downstairs. I see. Ah, I get you. So it's even further underground. That's cool. It's nice and it's hidden away. They've hidden this huge thing under there. We're downstairs. There's another place of food here, but it's closed. Toilets, more toilets. There's one upstairs as well. So where's the screen? It says no entry. Oh. That's got to be the screen. Got some places to sit here. Video screen's like there. It looks like it's behind that wall because there's also barriers over there too. Yeah, that adds up. This is where the entry is. Mr. Villeneuve, the future's in his IMAX. I agree. It's also the present. So Christopher Nolan's next movie, The Odyssey, which comes out in July, it went on sale like I think last July. And I'm pretty sure it was sold here as well. And they almost sold the entire thing out. It might be sold out actually. That's crazy when you think about it. Booking a movie a year in advance. That's insane. I'd love to come here for that opening night, but I won't be here next July. It is what it is. There's The Odyssey right there. July 17th. There's an Avatar advert as well. Looking forward to watching Avatar in a few months. Once they're ready, it's time to take a look at the screen. I cannot wait. $34, $35, $34. There we go. Nice blue recliner. Pretty big.
Yeah, they are.
So, what combination I like to... Yes, I know that. And now, nothing. Because when I talked to him...
Ben, George said he's going to bring the truck. What is it?
So when I went to talk to him to kangaroos, I used it.
All the same flavors like cream donuts.
Ultimate soldier. Since my master died.
Ah, so you come out through here. So you go downstairs, go in the entrance, and the exit is through the back of here. I see, so it's built up this way. Interesting. Yeah, that movie was crazy. It's also very funny as well at times. Maybe unintentionally, but just the way the characters talk and some of the things the characters say it's funny, it's bizarre. There's some crazy bizarre things that are said, especially at the start. I'm just like, whoa, some of these things are a bit out of pocket and a bit like shocking. Not shocking in a bad way, it's just like it takes you by surprise, some of the bits of dialogue that you hear, and there's some of the things that are said. There's scenes that are like racial based and scenes that are like sexual based. And some of the things that are said in the manner of about race and about sex, some of the things that are said are crazy, and I'll just leave it at that. The movie was good. The movie was interesting. I kind of want to know more about the ending, though. To be honest, I need to watch one of those ending explain videos about that ending, because I thought it was quite intriguing. Just not confusing. I was just like, oh, so that's how they ended it. Okay, that's yeah. I want to know. I want to know more about that. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. DiCaprio is really good in this. He normally is really good in most of the things he's in. There was a good crowd reaction too, because there was plenty of funny scenes. There's plenty of things I have to say that are just really funny. It's some of the things they say are just so bizarre. You just have to laugh, and Sometimes it's the way someone acts. The main antagonist of this movie is like an army. He's not a general, but he's a high-ranking officer in the army, right? And this guy, the way he walks and talks, he's a very serious character. But the way he walks and talks, like some of the things he says that Tony says him in, and the timing is just really funny. Like that's how he's directed. Like I think it's meant to be funny, but it was just like the way he came across was hilarious. Sometimes some of the things that were said got some really good reactions. A lot of people actually, it was actually a lot of people there. It was like maybe like it was between like maybe like 40% full. Yeah, about 40% full. Most of the people that were going to this film came in like 5 minutes to go to the movie started. And most people started coming in like, because the adverts ran for like 10 minutes. It's just 10 minutes, and it's not adverts. Like, there's no actual adverts. It's literally as simple as cyclists, gotta not run into them. They literally just run trailers for 10 minutes, then air the movie. That's it. Which is pretty cool. I assume that's unique to Melbourne IMAX. I'm pretty sure in other Australian cinemas will be a little bit different. But I thought that was, I thought that's good. Like, the movie start time is the movie start time. You get in, it was 10 minutes of trailers, and then bang, get into the movie. But yeah, most people came in like within that period, like either just before the movie started, during the trailers, or like 5 minutes before the movie start time. A lot of people came in. There was a nice big crowd, and it was nice. They were all like packed into the middle as well, so that made it better. It was not worth getting the premium seat. So if you've never been to this Melbourne IMAX before, and you want to go, don't bother the premium seat. Yeah, it's a recliner. Yeah, you put your feet up. It doesn't go all the way up for a start. It goes like 45 degrees or something, right? The chair goes back, which is nice, but the chair itself is not comfortable. Like, it's a recliner and it's fancy, but it's just not comfortable. Recliners are meant to be comfortable beyond the mechanisms. It has the mechanisms, it has the look of a recliner, doesn't feel like one. It's not comfortable to sit on. You're better off just getting a normal seat. You'll save money, and it's not going to be much worse. Like, the only difference is you can't put your feet up and you can't put your head back. Yeah, so what? It's only 3 hours. The seat is not worth it. The seat is not worth it. What I was very surprised by is how small the actual room is. So the screen's massive. The screen is huge, right? But the amount of seats in there doesn't feel like that much. It really doesn't. I'm just like, that's not a lot of seats. Like, for like a big release like Avatar, something Marvel related, that would sell out so fast, because like there's not enough seats in there, just from my perspective. I'm pretty sure my local IMAX cinema has more seats than that. I was just a little surprised by how small the room was when you consider how big the screen was. I feel like that room, well, I guess you can't go further back because that's as big as room can get, but I just imagined it to go further back than it does. I'm just a little bit surprised that that's the room and that's the amount of seats. I was just like, oh, is that it? That's what I was quite surprised by. But it is better for atmosphere, I guess, if the movie's funny, because the sound bounces off a bit more. But yeah, the scene is massive, and the movie is filmed in IMAX with IMAX cameras. There are movies that release in IMAX but are not filmed with IMAX cameras. But when they're filmed with IMAX cameras, you get this whole new perspective. Because in most movies, you get the screen, it's a 16:9 regular format, but an IMAX screen, an IMAX camera filmed movie, it fills up the entire screen, top to bottom, no black bars. There are some movies that, like, they film some scenes with IMAX and some not, and it interchanges. Christopher Nolan's Dark Knight trilogy is a good example. Dark Knight Rises. They have some scenes in full screen IMAX and some screens with black bars. And sometimes they go all out with full on IMAX the entire film. And that's done more often now, because obviously budget goes up, technology gets better. Now you can have stuff like this. The entire thing is in IMAX and it looks beautiful. Visually it's very nice anyway. The movie is just better with this aspect ratio. Just bear in mind, if you don't watch it in IMAX, you get less of the scene, you get less of the screen. It's cut off top and bottom. But when you watch it in IMAX, you get this full scene, which is quite interesting, because like you're watching the same film, but depending on what format you watch it in, you're seeing more of the screen or you're not. So yeah, I guess that's part of the appeal behind IMAX. But yeah, it sounds good as well. IMAX sound has always been incredible. It's not too much different to what I've experienced before. London has a lot of IMAX screens. Yeah, the screens aren't as big as that one, but it's still IMAX. You still get the same effect, right? So it's not like this screen, this specialized huge screen, has unique visuals and unique audio. No, it's going to look as good and sound the same in London. So it's not like, oh, it's like Melbourne IMAX has a unique effect on it. It doesn't. But the screen is huge. The screen is bigger. And I thought it was really cool. Seeing a screen that big, sometimes you're kind of like, even like, I was in the back row and I found myself looking back and forth, left and right sometimes, which I've never had to do that from the back row. But the room is so small. I had to do that from the back row in some scenes. I feel like front row in that screen. I just can't see that being good. I don't know if it's just me. I can't see that being that good. So yeah, but it was good. Melbourne IMAX is really good as long as you just sit far back enough, because the room is quite small. But yeah, really good screen, and the movie looked nice on it. It helps that you have a movie that's full on filmed with IMAX cameras the entire way through, so that helps obviously. Sounds amazing, and yeah, it was a good experience. It's quite a fancy establishment as well. Obviously it's underneath the Melbourne Museum, so you kind of expect it to look good anyway. But even the walkway to the toilets, the upstairs toilets, above the screen when you exit, there's a couple sofas right there. You go past them and there's like movie posters, there's classic movie posters left and right. I saw Apollo 11. What else did I see? So Oppenheimer, that's not classic, but great poster. There was another one I can't remember, but there was like 6 posters there. Nice big posters, looked really cool, and it's just the way to the toilet. There's no screen in there. You're just going to the toilet and you see these great posters just across the walls on both sides. I didn't get any food there, so I couldn't tell you if it's good or whether it's overpriced, but you know, it's the same as every cinema. It's just, you know, popcorn, drinks. I didn't see any nachos, but then again, I didn't go to the counter. It's just that I never saw any nachos or any like menu or anything on the screens. But I hope they sell nachos. I feel like that's an ideal part of cinema, or is it just the UK? I don't know. I just feel like nachos should be in the cinema. I didn't check though, so they might still have it. I just didn't see any screen. I'm sure the staff are nice. I did to meet the person who scanned my ticket to get in. That's it. I don't know, but I assume they're nice. You know, yes, good staff. Yep, based on my limited experience. I think I'm going the right way. I'm heading towards Southern Cross, but I want to find a restaurant. Trying to stumble across one. Just anything good, really. So yeah, overall a good experience, and the fact the movie was good actually helped as well, obviously, because obviously the movie itself has got to be, you know, obviously it's just directed. It's all made by the people who make the film, so they got to make it look good in the first place and everything. But they don't do their job, then obviously the IMAX ain't gonna look good. So. But yeah, it looked great on the screen and it sounded great, so it was awesome to watch. It was a nice experience in there. And when I come back in May, I don't know what's coming out next May, but if there's something big showing in May and I'm here, then I'll get a ticket and I'll go, because it's a good screen. It's a good screen. My main issue with it is just that the room is so small. Even the back row doesn't feel like the back row. Like, I get the screen is big and it's gonna feel big no matter where you are, but I'm just surprised how small the room is. Like, I'm just like, that's it? That's how many rows there are? Really? Also, don't get premium. Don't get those premium seats. It's not worth the extra money. Those are honestly some of the worst recliner seats I've ever seen in my life, and definitely one of the worst I've sat on. I was in shock. I was expecting something premium, and it just wasn't. But I said what I needed to say about the movie. I think it was good. Acting was good. Story was interesting. The story was a bit different to how I described it before the movie. But I wouldn't say what I said wrong, because that would just spoil the movie. But the synopsis I said before the start of the film was slightly incorrect. But again, it would just spoil things, so just in case you want to see it. So yeah, good film with some bizarre, outrageous scenes and some bizarre, outrageous bits of dialogue from the characters. But it's also very funny. It's serious, but it's funny when it needs to be. It's a very interesting movie, very unique, very well made, and on that screen, it looked and sounded magnificent. So yeah, to rate the movie, I'd say probably an 8 out of 10. I think it's solid. I don't think it's like up there of like the best I've seen this year, but I think it's a very good film that I really liked. So 8 out of 10 is fair. Rating the IMAX experience, oh yeah, 9 out of 10. But that's if you don't include the seat. That seat's a 2 out of 10. What on earth was that chair? It's better than the Sydney IMAX. It's better than the Sydney IMAX, but the Sydney one had better seats. But it's better than the Sydney IMAX. At least the screen is. The seats, I think that goes to Sydney. That goes to Sydney. I don't know why, like the Sydney one was so big as well, but they made it smaller, and I don't know why. I watched it in the smaller one. I watched Dune 2 though, so that was a pretty good film to catch. Also, Melbourne IMAX, sometimes they re-show films, right, that came out in the past. So when I come back in May, whether it's a new release or not, hopefully there's something good showing, and I'll happily go and watch it. So yeah, that was basically the last thing I do here. Hope you enjoyed the vlog. It's almost time to go. My flight's very late, 11:30 p.m. Australia's very convenient, well at least Melbourne is. It's very convenient for flights out. There's always a flight like really late at night, like after 10. Whereas Malaysian or Emirates or Singapore or Qatar, like there's always something going out like after 10 p.m, which is really useful because that's when I like to fly out. I like to have an extra day, you know? It feels like you get an extra day in the country before you go. I'm a big fan of Melbourne's flight times going out. So yeah, 11:30 p.m. flight, which allowed me to obviously enjoy the city a bit more. So yeah, that was fun. I'm going to find somewhere to eat now, and then we shall end this vlog. And then one more vlog, flying home. It is 6:16 p.m. I want to get on that Sky bus by 8. I got my ticket already prepaid for the return. So I'm heading in the direction of my hotel. So I just need to find somewhere that I want to eat on the way there. So I got plenty of time. I was considering that, but I'll keep looking. I like the little church in the middle of the rest of the city. Unique. Welsh church. Dyslexic zombies only eat Bryans. What? Okay, now I'm confused. What on earth? Ear and hearing. I feel like they could have come up with a better name. Hugh Ferrari. What a name that is. Hugh Ferrari. I like it. I can go for an Indian, I guess. Yeah, let's go to Biryani House. Yeah, that's my choice. I can't be asked walking around longer, just finding somewhere. A fork and a spoon. Interesting combination there. Well, there we have it. Kept it nice and simple. Steaming hot. That was pretty good. Pretty good. Not bad for the money. I paid $20-something, I think. $20-something. I made a mistake in my order. I didn't mean to get plain rice. I ordered a chicken madras, which is like, it's not the spiciest one, but it's spicy. Nice little tram here. Nice. Yeah, as I was saying, it's spicy, but it's not the spiciest. What the part of the order I got wrong was getting the rice. So I ordered plain rice. It's just that like 2 minutes later I was just like, why do I order plain rice? What have I done there? Then I thought, screw it. I could change the order because it's only rice in it, but I thought, you know what, never mind. Still in my tongue, you know. the spiciness of that madras. Yeah, I still got the feeling on my tongue. Now I like spicy food, you know. I grew up eating it. It's just that normally the toilet trip the morning after is not a pleasant one. And in my case, the morning after is not at home in a toilet. It's on a 24-hour flight. I just thought about that. Nah, it's alright. I'll be alright, you know. There's always airport toilets. Yeah, we're good. 9-inch Death by Chocolate. Right, okay. Lamington sponge cake. I'm sure it tastes nice. I'm just not buying an entire cake. You know what? It's the same thing, but it tastes better than last time for some reason. I don't know if it's because there's a bit of extra chocolate filling on the sides, but it does taste better than last time. I was kind of half expecting jam to be in there, that's why I bought it. But this chocolate, there's a bit more chocolate sauce like on the sides, and it makes it better. This is the best Lamington so far. It used to be such a cool thing to come in to Australia, get some Tim Tams, take them home. But now they're sold in England. Well, not all of them, but original, double coat and white. So technically that would still be unique. But yeah. 2 for $6. Hydration, very important. Burgatory. I see what you did there. Got the flowers here. Nutella flavoured. I've not seen that before. They're popular in the UK, but I've never seen that. I shall not try them. I'm trying to cut down on sugar, says the man who just had a massive Lamington. Apart from Lamington and Pavlova, I've avoided sugar, avoided the snacks. Yeah, it's almost 7:30 now, so I'm just messing around for another half an hour. I could even leave in like 15 minutes. Like, the plan is to get to the airport by 8:30, but you never know. You know, there could be traffic on the bus, you know. It is quite late, you know, people could be driving along. I don't know. I don't know, but I'm going to chill for a bit more. Maybe not drink all of this, but it's becoming a bit annoying to carry. So I might have to drink one. But this vlog is almost over, so I might have to say Southern Cross. We meet again. Once again. I still got that Prime, you know. The Prime I bought this morning, I haven't drunk it yet. It's not going through security if I don't drink it. So the problem is, it's an energy drink. I need to sleep on the plane. I should have drunk it earlier. What am I doing? I should really drink it now, shouldn't I? Otherwise it's gonna, if I drink it before the plane, I'm not sleeping. Okay. I'll make an interchange. Bottle out to Prime it. And for my final act of the stream, I shall try this Prime right in front of Southern Cross. Yeah. Hopefully the taste is as good as the color scheme, because I feel like the white and gold works really well. Or is it purple and black? If you know the reference, you know the reference. Curate your legacy. My legacy is AFL videos, yes. I shall curate it by drinking this Prime. This is the first time I'm trying a new Prime and not making a short. Just can't be asked anymore. It's alright. Not their best flavour. Definitely not their worst. It's alright. 6.5 out of 10, just based on one sip. Yeah, it's alright. Look up at that building. It just looks unique. I just had a weird moment, right? While I was doing that, there were like 3 women just standing right there, just talking to each other. I must have looked like a proper weirdo. Just standing there recording myself, like, when I was looking in the air. Then I went like this, right? I went like this because I wanted to, when I was drinking the Prime, I was looking at this building. It's very uniquely designed. Even though I've seen it before, I just thought I was going to talk about how fascinating it is, right? And it looks like I'm just holding it down here, and they're standing right there. That makes it look even weirder. The flips. They've walked off now, so not because of me, but they've walked off now, so we're safe. That was such a weird experience. Hopefully they just didn't see anything and thought nothing of it, because it really was just me drinking a Prime and admiring a building that looks very strangely shaped. Anyway, I'm ending this vlog right here. A couple of drops left. Now this should be able to go past security. Hope you enjoyed it. It's been a good time. Southern Cross, it is goodbye. And I shall start the next vlog in a bit where we fly home. Sorry, this vlog will definitely be late because I don't think I'm able to edit it. Like, if I'm going to edit it, maybe at the airport, maybe on the plane, on the second plane. I think I'll probably end up uploading it for Wednesday, so a day late. So it's Monday today, so it should be Tuesday's vlog, but it's going to be Wednesday. And then flying home Thursday, and on Friday, souvenir video, which shouldn't be too much because I've shown most of them anyway. But I will show off that Hawthorn jumper I bought. It's bloody beautiful. So this is your boy Davidoff. Please like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good day, and Southern Cross. Until next time, goodbye.